PigglesDiGaijin, Jamaican YouTuber. What is Ikibasho? Alright guys, so heading to work, and you know there was this crazy ass post in there's a Black in Japan's group on Facebook, and there was this crazy post from this Japanese guy. I was like, hold on, pause. Japanese guy in a Black in Japan group. What? What? Anyway, it's fine. You know, I have no issues, but it always seems to be that black people are the most accommodating set of people on this earth. Ever excluded, always prejudiced against, but always willing to include any and anybody, giving them a pass to be an honorary black person or whatever. Anyways, moving on. So this Japanese gentleman, I think his name is Tsubasa, is not the first person to do a video about what Japanese think about dating in Japan, or is it okay? But several persons had a problem with probably the title, as like clickbait, like, oh my god, I thought, you know, the title was a bit misleading, but it's whatever. The point is, he did an interview with a couple of Japanese girls or women as a request from his subscribers and viewers. Now, you know, the thing about, is it raining? Possibly. The thing about YouTube is, not everyone is going to like a video. Life, actually. Not everyone is going to like you. Alright? That's the first thing. And the quicker you find it out, the better your life is going to be. 1 second, guys. Let me just get my umbrella. Right. So, back to Subasa's video. Now, I don't usually do response videos, but I felt compelled because there are so many different arguments being proposed. Sorry, proposed not the word. So many different arguments that were posited and theories that I said, you know what, let me just lend a few seconds of my time while I'm walking to work, you know, unedited, because that's what you guys like to see. But yeah, now, first of all, for anybody that done any statistical research in their lifetime, I'm not coming across as no snob or geek or whatever, but I'm just saying, these interviews, when done, you have to take into consideration the inherent biases that there will be. Now, for persons like me who can't speak Japanese well enough or even write it well enough, if I were to do that same interview, the results may slightly differ because one, the interviewees may be concerned with how I may interpret their answer, and two, because they might not be confident enough to speak English, they might not even want to talk to me. You know what I mean? So that's one thing. So when a Japanese person does a video about black people dating in Japan, it's almost as if the persons being interviewed are almost put at ease because they can speak in Japanese and be more, they can express what they want to say, right? Two, the location is key because different locations in Japan, different places have different interpretations of a foreigner, black people, blah, blah, blah. Those who are exposed to certain stereotypes or not, or exposed to real black people or not. So that has to be considered as well. Now, the issue is that I guess persons are not happy with how black people were portrayed, or how, I don't know, because you can't please everybody, right? And that is the main thing. So this guy did a video, wasn't meant to offend anybody. He just I guess he wanted to get people to see what his thing was, because his channel is about dating and love in Japan, which is fine. And if there is a subset of persons or a group of persons here that are represented, they would like to know if it's possible for them to have a successful, meaningful, and whatever long live, blah 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 love life. Now, I mean, I have no problem with that. You know, the thing is, what I have a problem with is that when persons present their opinions and their views as facts and as gospel, and therein lies the issue. Now, it's kind of, how do I say this now? It's really hard to see that if black persons do these type of videos, they won't be as well received, no matter how well done they are, as opposed to a Japanese person. I guess because, you know, I guess it has to do with the appeal or whatever, blah, blah, blah. But yeah, whatever, I don't really give a shit. But what I really want to know is, no, what was the main issue was that someone who has been living in Japan for a long time that person will remain nameless, made some comments that kinda were a bit over the top and unnecessary. And I don't know if it's a cumulative effect of being here for so long and battling stereotypes for how many years, but he totally came at the video maker sideways, bro. Like, if he spoke to me like that, those are fighting words, right? And so it really opened my eyes to think about like how people view us, and how every time a black person does something, we always have to be representing our people. Like, I noticed that every time any black person gets any success or is living anywhere that's not filled with black persons, we are now an example or a role model. We have to represent the whole race or the whole country we're from or the whole section of whatever. And it's kind of unfair because I don't think any other race is under that sort of pressure, you know. But I digress. Well, I already digressed, so let me come back to the point. Now, just like in your home country where you're from, wherever you are or whoever is watching this video, you weren't liked by everybody, as my friend so succinctly put. My friend so succinctly posted on the Facebook comment. So if them don't like you, whatever. Get over it. If them like you, then all the better, they're with you. You know what I mean? So just live your life, live happy, deal with people accordingly, deal with people properly, and you should be alright. Live and love like how you want to be treated, isn't me? And you know, in Jamaica where I'm from, I mean, I don't think there's anything as racism but more classism. Yeah, I think it's more has to do with classism, because in Jamaica I see Asian from me a little boy, and I just see them as another person. Like, you just see them and them talk patois and them talk English and whatever, and it's no big deal. It's when you get out into, well, actually probably like light skin and dark skin, but that's a different story. Or is it? But the point is, when it comes to dating, I've never really said I would never date this type of person or that type of person. But there's certain things that each race, I guess, does. Little idiosyncrasies that are generally associated with those races that kind of, you know, lends to somebody's preference or whatever. This bag of nice, man. Bad idea, Andre. Yeah, so that's really it. This is another city. No, well, this is still Toyota, but there's another section, as you can see. And yeah, guys, I don't know. Did I address it? Other persons have been making videos of asking questions in Japan. That man called Yuta has done some really good interviews and presented some ideas. He wasn't attacked, from what I know. But yo, like, black persons are like the hardest of people to please in the world, and especially Caribbean persons. You don't want to mess with them, trust me. And so it's, I guess, if I don't know, I don't know. Yeah, but there's certain things in the society here that it will affect both white and black people in dating. There's certain things that Japanese people do, and you just have to work with that. And it just doesn't, I don't think it matters that much, because actually, what am I saying? What are you saying, Andre? You're not saying anything of value. Just regurgitating what other people say, don't it? Because you can't be intelligent, you can't articulate your thoughts well, you know, and you speak too quickly. So that's an issue I had as a teacher. I spoke too quickly, and now I have to learn to speak much more. I speak at a much more deliberately. Right, my English is fading me. Where is my vocab? My lexicon is fading. I have to speak at a much slower, at a much lower rate. What? A much? No, I don't need much. I have to speak at a slower rate. And so, yeah, what was I saying? Yeah, but it depends on what you want. Like, dating in Japan it just depends on what you want. Do you want a girlfriend? Do you want a quick thing? Do you want a serious relationship? You know, it just depends, and depends on what you're looking for and your preferences. So some persons will say, hey, I just want to have a good time, and so they will have a damn good time because they're not settling, just go around doing their thing. Others want something a bit more before this man clocked me out of the road. Yeah. So I don't know what else to say, because if you say anything else, you know what, actually I don't even have shaving cream, because if that's what they want to hear, they want to hear. Yeah, so if you like the video, give me a thumbs up. Please leave your comments down below. What's your experience in Japan as a black person or as a white person, whatever race you are, dating women? Do you think there's a big difference, or dating men? I know the women always complain that the women don't always complain. A couple black women complain that dating here has been more difficult than back home. Reasons which I don't think I can state in this video. I'm kidding. Don't get upset. It's a joke, you know. It's a joke, guys. It's bloody hell. 2016, you guys so damn PC. You don't want to carry on a joke no more. Damn. Alright. See you in the next video. Bye bye.